Good, how you doing?
Good. So we got a report. He's, this vehicle driving around, yelling at people, going the wrong way on a one-way. We're just trying to figure out what's going on.
Okay, well, I didn't call you guys, so
Nope,
you should
didn't.
probably go find them, talk to them.
Nope, we had the person call saying, you driving around, we're doing that. So
Well,
we're just trying
obviously
to
I'm
figure out what's
parked,
going on, man.
so
All right, so where'd you come from initially?
that's none of your concern.
Well, yeah, it is, because I'm here investigating the situation, man.
Okay, what
You got
crime
your
have I
ID?
committed?
Well, driving the wrong way on a one-way.
Can you show me where Can you show me where I went a wrong way?
Like I said, man, we're
You
just
can go
trying
talk to
figure
the bank
things out.
manager because they have already talked about this,
Okay.
and I'm not answering any of your questions.
So then why'd we get a call?
Again, not answering your questions.
Okay, why did we get a phone call about you?
Why don't you
driving
call the
wrong
person who made the call and then find out from them why you received a call?
They told us you.
Okay,
drove the
again,
wrong
I'm not
way,
asking
and then
or
yelled
answering
at
any
you, and then
questions.
yelled at them when they
Again,
contacted you.
I'm not answering any questions.
Do you have your ID, sir?
Again, what crime have I committed and what crime have I been suspected of committing in order to show you my ID?
Reckless driving.
Okay, can you prove that?
Right now, we just have a word of
Again,
we're
that's
investigating.
a word. That is not a crime. I
It's
am
an
not giving you my
investigation.
ID until you have shown me where I've committed a crime.
Sir, can
Again,
I see your ID?
No, you may.
All right, guys, right from the jump, police roll up claiming a vague complaint. No evidence, no witness, just someone called. The driver stays calm, respectful, and immediately asks the only question that matters. What crime? Officers can't articulate one. This is a classic setup. Accusation first, facts later. Remember this moment, because everything that follows exposes how fragile their case really is.
Not.
All right, what's your name?
Again, I'm not answering any
You're
questions.
not going to answer any questions.
Nope.
All right, can we have a conversation then of what
No,
happened?
I told you I'm not answering any questions.
Why?
Go find the individual that made the call. You have business with them. You don't have any business with me.
No,
I do
we
not
have
consent.
business with you.
No, you
because
don't.
You're the one. They're called about you. So that means our business is also with you. We have to contact the RP. We're going to contact that individual, but we also need to talk to you as well. There's two sides to every story, right? They're giving their side of the story. What's your side
Again,
of the story?
go talk to the bank manager or the individuals within the bank or the individual that made the call. I have no business with you.
We can hang out, but we're hanging out outside your car.
Yep.
That's the deal. Is that
I'll
fair?
happily go talk to the bank managers and stuff, but you need to
Am I
stay
being
with my
detained?
car. At this time, yes.
Okay, you have 2 minutes
That's
for
not how this
detainment.
works. So, I'm off
Again,
the jail.
I understand, and I'm not trying to be a pain, but I am not answering your questions because I do not consent to this, and I'm not the one that called you. You guys you need to go find who called you, and you need to have that issue with them.
You don't have to be happy about what's going on. I understand that. But when we're investigating a crime, you do have to identify yourself. That is
Well-
one of the
Now watch closely as the pressure starts. Officers demand answers, demand ID, and push for compliance without lawful grounds. The driver refuses politely, asserting his rights. No crime observed. No proof presented. Just hearsay. This is where many people fold. But not here. He stands firm, reminding them that suspicion alone is not a crime and silence is not guilt.
few things that
That's
you do.
only if I am
You're
convicted of a crime and or suspected, then you can arrest me, in which
I'd
you'll
rather
have a
not do
lawsuit.
I'd rather not do that. One of the things that you are required to do when police are
Again,
investigating
I'm not
a
giving
crime,
you my ID because I have not been convicted of a crime.
you can't be convicted of a crime unless we know who we're talking to.
Well,
That's not how that works.
again, I have not been convicted of a crime. You guys did not physically see it. There is no injured party, and that is unconstitutional.
I'm not going to sit here and argue with you.
Well, you're trying to get me to have a conversation with you, which isn't going to happen. You need to go have a conversation, again, with the individuals within the bank or the person who made the call.
And that's what he's doing.
Okay.
So as long as we can sit out here, we don't
That's
have
fine.
to talk.
Can I put my keys in my pocket?
Absolutely.
Okay. Can I put these documents through here?
Yeah.
There's nothing in them.
No worries.
It's just what I came to the bank for.
Nope. As long as
pen?
yep. As long as we can stay outside,
I'm-
then I don't have any issue.
That's fine.
Things escalate fast. Suddenly, the word detained gets thrown around. Why? Because refusing to answer questions frustrates authority. Officers claim reckless or careless driving, but admit they didn't witness anything. No camera footage. No injured party. Just a story. This is the dangerous gray area where unlawful detention often hides behind the word investigation.
And to answer your question before, I don't know if you got the answer. The suspected crime is careless driving.
Okay, well, I want to see proof.
I'm not
I want to see
looking at
proof.
arguing with you. I'm just telling you. You asked the
Show
question,
me.
I'm answering.
I get that.
I don't have a video camera in my car that watched you do it.
Then you cannot be the injured party then.
I'm not trying to argue with you.
I get that.
I'm just telling you.
But you cannot be the injured party. You cannot convict me of a crime right now.
Correct. I'm not in
because
court.
you are not the one that saw the supposed or alleged thing happen.
That'd be a witness. I'm a cop.
Exactly. And so right now you're unlawfully detaining me because you have no proof other than somebody's account of something that may or may not have happened. Therefore, you are accusing me of being guilty instead of presuming innocence. Yes, you are, because otherwise I would not be quote unquote detained right now, and I could get in my vehicle and I could travel away from this area.
This is no different than a traffic stop.
This is different than a traffic stop because you have unlawfully detained me with the quote unquote reasonable suspicion of committing a crime, which you do not have any witness, which I have the constitutional right per my 6th Amendment to see my witness. Where is this witness?
You have a right to confront your witness
Yes.
in a court.
Okay.
That's how that works.
Here's where the constitutional clash happens. The driver calls it out: presumption of innocence, the right to confront a witness, freedom of movement. Officers push back, insisting they can hold him anyway. This is a reality people need to understand. Detain first, investigate later. Rights don't disappear just because a badge feels inconvenienced.
You good hanging out for a sec?
Yeah, we're good.
I'll be right back. If you want to hang for a sec.
All right, man. So here's where we're at with everything. Checked the bank manager. Fortunately, they don't have cameras in the parking lot. They said that you and another customer got into a little argument out here over driving stuff. Each one seemed to accuse the other one of driving poorly, driving too fast, whatever it may have been. Said you did admit to at one point driving down the wrong way of a one-way street.
No, I didn't.
Well, that's what the bank manager just told me.
No. She said, I bet you she said that it looked as if I'm pulling into a parking lot. Show me
Sir,
where the
I'm
one-way
telling
is.
you exactly what she just told me.
I want to see where the one-way is. And where's the one-way, and I want to see the video.
They don't have videos.
Okay, well then you cannot convict me of a crime.
Can you let me talk? I'm being very polite and calm here.
And I'm being irritated because
Yes, you
you guys
are.
are preventing me. You guys are illegally detaining me right now. This is called kidnapping at the moment because you are not letting me travel from my
It's
area
not.
to continue with my life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. That is a violation
not.
of my constitutional
We're
rights.
detaining you in the investigation of a possible crime, which
Okay.
we are legally
Show me the
allowed
proof.
to do. That's why it's called an investigation, sir. If you'll let me finish talking, we'll get you on your way.
After wasting time, officers finally do what they should have done first: talk to the bank. No cameras, conflicting stories, no victim, no charges. The entire case collapses under its own weight. This proves one thing loud and clear. Had the citizen not stood his ground, this could have ended very differently. Rights only work if you use them.
No, because you're
bank-
trying to identify me, and I haven't been convicted of a crime. I have not committed a crime either.
So legally, if
No,
we
not
are
legally. This
sir,
is not a stop and ID
sir,
state. This is not a stop and
legally,
ID
if we
state.
are investigating a crime, you are legally required to identify yourself.
No, I'm not.
You are. I'm not going to push it though, okay? So I'm just going to tell you what the bank manager told me because you told me to go talk to the bank manager, right?
I
Is
told
that
you to
what-
go talk to the bank, yes.
And what did they?
And I
so-
told you to find the other individual that
and
quote unquote made
and
this.
another officer called and spoke with her.
Okay.
Okay. So let me talk.
Continue.
Is
Go
that
ahead.
fine? The bank manager told me that you admitted to driving on the wrong way on a one-way. You two got into a little argument in the parking lot. The other person doesn't want anything done right now. So we're done.
Well, then am I free to go?
Yes.
Then have a good day.
And just like that, it's over. No citation, no arrest, no apology. You're free to go. Remember this, guys. Police are allowed to lie, allowed to fish, and allowed to test your limits. That's why you document everything, ask questions, and never surrender your rights out of fear. Stay calm, stay firm, stay free.